Hi, this is Jeremiah from MoreDirectBooking.com, and today we're going to look at some data from STR, Smith Travel Research, and I'm going to show it to you in a way that you probably haven't seen a lot. That's because most data that they show is year over year. I'm going to show you over the span of 10 years the trends that we've seen so that you can get a bigger view and you can see where we are in the industry, where we've been, and hopefully get a better idea of where we're going. All right? So, because this is very small to see on the TV, I'm going to go to a screenshot. All right? Here we go. Now, these are two very important charts, and I think when you take them together, it gives us a really nice picture of where the industry has been, where it's at, and where it's going. So let me dive into the first one here. This is something that STR gave us when they came to the San Diego HSMAI last year. And this is a picture of where occupancy here on the horizontal and ADR here on the vertical have gone over the years. Now these are really reflective of the percentage of change, so that seasonal highs and seasonal lows are not skewing the information. This is just a reflection of how things have changed. They would really be the reflection of what we see here in terms of, plus and minus and occupancy, ADR and RevPAR. Okay, so what we see here is that simply from December 06, before the Great Recession, to January 2016, we have seen a massive growth in the hospitality industry, more than has ever been witnessed since 1987 when STR started tracking the lodging industry. So that's a great thing. But as we see right here and right here, there's a pattern that's developing, which is when ADR gets pushed beyond a certain point, it starts negatively affecting occupancy. And maybe this is normal, and it could have had a correction if it wasn't for what happened in 2008. We don't know. But this downward slide shows us very, very quickly how fast negative trends in the economy impact the lodging industry. So we don't know if what happened here and the same trend we're seeing here is going to result in the same kind of slide, but we do know that we can see we've pushed beyond a certain threshold, and so occupancy is starting to decline. We can see that occupancy declining since December, really, through the national averages. We've seen things go from green to yellow to red, and we haven't seen any positive occupancy growth at all since January started, really. But we can see that hoteliers are still pushing ADR, just like they were still pushing ADR here, all the way until things stalled. There's a tendency for people to continue to provide for their margins by pushing ADR when occupancy isn't there. Unfortunately, it creates an inverse relationship to the market. So we see that RevPAR is really starting to struggle here, even though ADR is getting pushed to balance things out. But all in all, we're starting to see what a lot of people have said is a soft landing. I am simply saying that we are in record territories now, and what goes up must come down. It's only natural for economic cycles to have some kind of corrections, and that's why we really need to keep our eyes on the consumer confidence index going forward. I believe that will be a really important thing for hotels setting their ADR. Not getting greedy, not pushing too much, because we can see that, hey, you pushed up 3.1 here, but the occupancy is having the exact opposite effect. What that's going to be, well, I think that's really important that we talk about. We really have a good discussion about what the general consumer confidence is, and we bring that into conversation when we're setting our rates, so that we can not push for the gains that Wall Street wants us to, or our management groups want to, but for the gains that are the healthiest for our area, and so that when occupancy does take a dive, we do not see that first domino fall. We don't see some general manager just chasing after occupancy and slashing their rates as a result, which will send other rates in the area tumbling. So that's why I really feel that not pushing ADR too much now, so that occupancy doesn't hit those tripwire numbers and send ADR plummeting later, is very, very important. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear your position. I know every market is different and you are experiencing different market pressures. Let's start a conversation on that, and let's keep it going. All right? Talk to you later. Have a great day.